Hello everyone, Mrs. Davey here. Hope you're all right. I just wanted to give you your introduction to your new pack. Hopefully everybody's got theirs by now. I know lots of teachers were out delivering them yesterday. It was nice to see some of you. You know who you are because I popped to your house. But if I didn't see you, I hope you were all excited to get your pack. Now, we have got the rest of this week and then next week and then the week after that is half term, so you get a little break. So your pack runs for all of this week, all of next week, and just into the beginning of our next term. Okay, our next half term. Okay, but there's lots to do, so hopefully there'll be enough to keep you busy over that time, and you'll do some interesting learning as well while you're about it. Now, all the stuff that's on the paper in the pack is for you to have a go at and stick in your special book. And don't forget there's videos every day for phonics and maths, and sometimes stories, sometimes literacy, all sorts of other things. This week we've had Tim Peake reading a space storybook. Tim Peake is an astronaut, a British astronaut. So there's always interesting things on there for you to have a look at each day. Sometimes it's me, most of the time it's me, but then sometimes we have some videos from White Rose Learning for Maths with Miss Cooper. You might know Miss Cooper by now. And sometimes we have Geraldine Giraffe, who goes around her house to find things with phonemes in our phonics sessions. Okay, now then, the packs, what's inside? Now, all of you should have got a little book like this in your pack, and it's actually your very own little finding out book, and it's called The First Men on the Moon. And these men were actually the first 3 astronauts that went to the moon successfully. Neil Armstrong's here, Buzz Aldrin's there, and Michael Collins is there. And as the book tells you, Neil Armstrong was the first person to stand on the moon, and Buzz came down after him. But Michael Collins didn't walk on the moon. He stayed in the command module, and it shows you lots of details. Look, and there's a bit of reading that your grown-ups can do for you about their rocket, the Apollo 11, how long it took them to get there, what it was like on the moon. Okay, look at that surface. That's a photograph of the moon surface that they've got the writing over, and how they came back to Earth again. So there's lots of lovely facts in there. I hope you'll enjoy that little book. We like our non-fiction, don't we? And I put some little questions that you can have a chat about with your grown-up when you've shared the book. Okay, and that way you're looking and learning and reading together, and you're making sure that learning's really there by thinking about the questions too. So I hope you have fun with that. Seeing as space is still our theme, I thought you'd want to know about the first men that went to the moon. Then on our space theme as well, you will find this in your pack. It's called My Days in Space by Astronaut. Well, who is the astronaut? Who do you think it could be? You. That's right. On your pack, you will need to write your name there. Okay, so it could be by astronaut Charlie, or it could be by astronaut Luann, or it could be by astronaut Bodie. It could be any of you. Just put your name on there, and then inside you will find, I think you're going to have to make yourself a rocket or a pretend space to sit and be in the rocket, because here's your pre-launch checklist. If you're going to launch into space, you need to make sure all these things are done. Then, when you do blast off, we want you to see if you can draw and write a little space log. And these are the pages. Look here. There's 2 or 3 pages for anything that you travel to. So you give it a log number. You can make up a fantastic big number there if you want to. And it says, what did you see? And that is a space for you to draw wherever you landed in your spacecraft. It could be a planet, Maybe you land on a star. Goodness gracious. Or maybe some alien place. Who knows? What did you do? Now that's a space for you to have a go at your writing. Okay, listening to those first sounds, those middle sounds, and those last sounds. Have a go at writing what you got up to. Okay, and at the bottom you can put your astronaut signature on. Again, another space for your names. So you will have your own little space log by the time you finish that, which will be a nice memory, wouldn't it? The time you went to space. We've got 2 books this time. We've got, oh, I should have bought the books to have here with me, but I'm going to read them and put them on the website soon. Anyway, the first book is Whatever Next, and it's about Baby Bear and his trip to the moon. Okay, so you've got some sequencing activities there. So cutting and sticking, and also if you were going to go to the moon, what on earth would you pack? Some more cutting and sticking, which I know you love. You get to talk about what you're doing. What would you put in your backpack? Maybe some of those, or maybe even something different. You could draw it in as well. So that's our Whatever Next pack. And our other story is called The Way Back Home. And it's by the artist Oliver Jeffers that did How to Catch a Star, which we looked at last week. So it's the same little boy character in it as well, very similar boy character. Okay, so you'll be finding about him and his adventure. There's an alien in that one. Okay, and more cut and sticks there for ordering. But also this one, we've got words as well. So your grown-up can read the words and you can try and match the pictures there. And thinking about what you might like to ask that boy about his adventure. I've put a couple of sheets in there, and it's absolutely fine for your grown-up to do the writing on this for you, because it is about your ideas. You talk about stories and you think about stories, you become a really good story writer. And then what would you write in a letter to the boy? Okay, so that's there. Also, we have got, to keep up with our wonderfulness, we've got some reading and writing. Okay, and at the moment it's our CVC words. So some of you have got some letters in there to help you. Some of you have got blanker ones, okay, where you need to find all the letters. So some of you will be finding first sounds and some of you will be finding all the sounds. So you look at the picture. What do you see? I see a cat. That's right, and there's 3 phonemes there. Cat. Cat, let's put that word in. And let's pull cat out. K, at, k, at. And then you can put in your k, your a, and your t. Okay, and write the words to go with the pictures. Okay, that's practicing your spellings and listening for the sounds. Another activity we've got is some pictures here. What do we see in this picture? A red bug. Duck in the mud. It's hard for me to turn the pages here. A fat rat. Doll in a cot. So they're not big sentences, but they're just little phrases or captions. And I want you to have a go at writing those. Okay, so a fat rat. A rat. Okay, so you can hear those sounds and start to write them on there. Don't forget you've got your phoneme cards if you're not sure what the phoneme looks like. Look, there's even a bat dog. Can you believe it? And Mr. Robot is here again with some letters, or you can use your phoneme cards. It's up to you. You're only going to need those letters there. And you have a go at making some of these words in the box. So we listen to the word, let's do this one, sit. We listen to the word sit. Sit. Can you find the letters that you're going to need? S, it, Okay, and you can put them in the box and then you can say it in a robot talk. Sit, sit. Okay, so it's a way of reading and writing that one. A beautiful alphabet for you to practice, because we're all working at the moment at getting those good muscles, that muscle memory, aren't we, of forming our letters the right way. Do you remember you had all of those letter formations in the last pack? Brilliant. Some keywords to have a look at, ones that we don't always spell. Oh, and I like this one. Some missing phonemes. Space pictures here, but what's missing? Which sound, which phoneme or digraph is missing in those words? Have a think. And also we have got some writing activities for you. If you would like to do some writing about the pictures, there's some keywords there to help you. Okay, so if you wanted to write, I am an astronaut, so we could do I am an, oh, and there's the word astronaut to help you. In space, and there's the word space there. Okay, so lots of words to help you if you're wanting to do some fabulous space writing. It's time to start that writing journey now. Also, we've got, oh, I forgot the other space activities. We've got labelling the rocket. Okay, because the rocket, different parts of the rocket are called different things. They're all down. There's only 5 of them, but they're interesting words to learn. There's a space word map for you, but that might be just a nice picture to put up on your wall, mightn't it? Of all of the planets in our solar system, what we might see. And the last activity here is a big cut and stick. Let me take it out of the paper clip. And there is the sun. And then in rings round it are the orbit lines. Orbit means the movement round. The orbit lines of the different planets. And they're not in order. So you have to find out. You have to cut out these planets at the bottom. And then you have to decide which one's nearest the sun. Is it Earth? Is it Saturn? Is it Mercury? Might be. So cut them out and stick them in order. There are 8 planets in all. 8 are number of the week. So that's all there ready for you to do. There's lots and lots of activities here. So when we don't say you have to do everything, but do a little bit of each one. Okay, don't do all maths, or don't do all of your reading and writing, not do any maths. Do a little bit of different bits. So we've also got, talking of maths, all our numbers and our shapes and space and measures. We've got our maths pack with a 10 frame in. 10 to fill this time. And then we've got, oh, somebody's calling me. We've got some number filling in to do there, just up to 10 for some people, might even go up to 20. Okay, so what numbers are missing? Pop those in there. Some more takeaways like we did last time, but this time it's space takeaways. Okay, you can cross out the ones that you're taking away and see how many are left. We've got some counting on in 2s. And ooh, some number stories, okay, with sums underneath, because you're getting very good at your adding now, so you can have a little go at those. And at the back, lots of lovely Numicon adding. All right, some to 20, some to 10. So have a little go at those. Just to keep that brilliant handwriting going, we have got a little handwriting booklet, and we're just looking this time at those curly caterpillar letters, getting that shape first, and then up and down and flick if it's a D, or round and a small up, down and flick if it's an A. So they're all in there, and you have a little go at following them round, feeling that shape, starting at the dot, going in the middle, and then having a go at your own. Okay, mums and dads, make sure Children are starting at the dots and following the correct pattern. Don't come up from the bottom. Okay. Don't start in the middle. Okay. Start from the dot and come round. Okay. Because once those patterns are there, your lovely muscle memory in your hand will remember, and you will always form them the right way. Okay. Which will make it much easier when you're starting to write more quickly as well. Okay. So especially if you look with that ass here, all the way around, then down and flick all right into the spaces there. So just that bit of handwriting to do too. Okay, I hope you're going to enjoy the two stories. Whatever next is a very sweet little story about Baby Bear and his trip to the moon. And The Way Back Home is a very interesting story about how we go on an adventure, but we want to come back. Okay, so I hope you're all doing well. I hope you're all keeping happy. Hope you're getting a bit of exercise. Is anybody doing Joe Wicks this time? Watching them on YouTube? Okay, trying to keep fit. I think I need to start doing Joe Wicks. Okay, take care everyone, and I'll speak to you soon. And any mums and dads or such, if you need any help, please don't hesitate to email me or even call. Okay, take care. Bye bye.